back in the Hydrogen Home kitchen, joined by Helen from Australian Gas Networks. Helen, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Absolute pleasure. Now, I'm going to be cooking up a little puttanesca feast later on for you, so you can sit back and relax later on, and then you can come back and give it a try and make sure I've done it justice. But talk to me about the Hydrogen Home and what the actual Hydrogen Home is.
So just like your normal home, we have heating, cooking and hot water, except it's powered by renewable gas, just like hydrogen. Hydrogen is a no emissions gas when it's burnt, and it does the exact same thing as natural gas, as you can see when you're cooking your beautiful pasta dishes. And I'm excited to try the puttanesca later today. We are so excited about the opportunity for renewable gases, because there is in the future, hopefully, the opportunity for homes to be able to use renewable hydrogen and be able to cook pastas for themselves, just like you were doing today.
Well, it's easy to use. Like I said, it feels the same, it looks the same. So if we get to have this in the future, I'll be very excited as well. Well, that was quite interesting to talk to Helen about this beautiful Hydrogen Home and what it's doing for us today. Now, I'm going to be making this beautiful little puttanesca couscous recipe. So it's a really good dinner because it's a one-pan wonder. So we're going to add all of our ingredients in, add the actual pearl couscous. You could also use fregola as well if you wanted, or risotto. Add the stock in, and we're just going to let it sit and bubble away. So we'll go in with our shallots to start with, and I always like to add a good pinch of salt to our onions and garlic to really draw out the moisture and allow them to sweat down and not caramelize. So garlic in. Now for me, anchovies. They're just going to add a really nice salty pop to our dish, and they will start to caramelize and melt down as well into the oil. We'll go in now with our capers, and we'll add the olives in as well. And now that things are happening, I'm going to go in with our cherry tomatoes. You could use a tin of tomatoes as well at home if you don't have fresh tomatoes, but for me, just that fresh little pop is so nice in a dish like this. We'll go in with some white wine just to deglaze all those beautiful flavors, and we'll let that reduce by half. So I'm using pearl couscous today. You could use fregola or risotto or rice or even pasta, anything that will absorb a really nice stock. Now I'm using the Marcel chicken style stock today. That chicken flavor I think just adds a really nice boost of flavor to our dish. Give that a really good stir. And then our fregola pearl couscous goes straight in. And I almost like to start to toast off the grains itself. It adds a really nice nuttiness to the dish and just takes it from a really good dish to something really, really special. So we'll give that a few minutes to toast off, get a bit of color on that beautiful pearl couscous. The stock will go in, and we just have to sit back and wait until they're nice and plump and all that liquid has been absorbed. All right, Helen, here is our pearl couscous puttanesca.
Laura, that looks absolutely stunning.
Oh,
can you let me know what was the experience like using the renewable gas?
As I said to you before, it's honestly exactly like cooking at home. I feel so confident and comfortable. It looks the same, it feels the same. I think it definitely gives it a little extra boost that you need to make dinner a little quicker on the table, which is always a nice little bonus. Now we'll just do a really nice bowl of it. You can see almost how creamy it is because you're cooking that pearl couscous in stock and in the pan. You're retaining all that beautiful starchiness in here. Do a nice big bowl. Now it's going to be hot. Ooh, but that's all for you.
Thank you so much.
Fingers crossed you like it. I'll try it out of the pan, like the real chefy way.
Yum. Oh my gosh, and it tastes just like it would, I think, if you used natural gas.
I love it. Well, Helen, I've loved having you in the Hydrogen Home. Hopefully this is the next inspiration for your midweek dinner.
Thanks so much, Laura.